Good morning and welcome to today's satsang. I am so eager to share with you my first experience with fasting. Some of you may already have done water fasting or even intermittent fasting or 24 hours for health benefits, spiritual expansion. I was recently researching it and I kind of got curious to see how I could do with it because I'm always looking to up level physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And I was so surprised the benefits that came from it that I could not wait to share. And also I want to go into the channel today and hear what they have to say about fasting. As you know, fasting has been around since ancient times, hunting and gathering. It's about feasting and fasting. But are you aware that once you hit, I believe it's about 15 hours of fasting, you move into a state of autophagy. And that is where the good cells eat the bad cells. And it really helps you realize how smart this instrument is that you have built around yourself called the human body, and that it has the full capacity to heal everything. So let's go into the channel and see what they have to say about fasting. Deep breath in if you can. Keep your spine erect, your lower back slightly arched. Good. Take another deep breath in and out. Good. One more, dear ones. We love you, dear ones. Love is the most powerful force in this universe. We promise to get to the fasting, but we understand that we are talking to people in a United States of America that isn't very united right now. You are feeling very polemic. You are feeling disjointed, disconnected. Yes, the good versus the bad. Yes, and on both sides, both arguments are feeling so righteous, right? Yes, we ask you to experience the love in your heart and trust the process, that everything is happening in the spirit of evolution. Okay, dear ones? Okay, so in that same vein, yes, Vicky, we will speak of fasting. We know you are quite emphatic about it right now. Yes, and you want to share it. You are a teacher and you love to share, to assist people in uplifting their own lifestyle, their own way of being, yes, and connecting more, yes. Okay, we have more for you, dear Vicky, though, so please correspond with us later. Okay. Fasting, it is true, has been since the beginning of time. What it does, dear ones, it allows your body to be the purest, translucent vessel of light. We will not ask you to stop eating. That has to be a personal decision. And everybody will have their own unique experience. It is like those who take the ayahuasca, right? Depending on their state of being will determine how they move through the purification process. It is not just a physical state of fasting, of healing. It is an emotional and mental state. So trust the process if you choose to fast, that your emotions will elicit strong sensations in your body, like physical illness, physical disease. Yes, we know that. But in a fasting, you are now removing, but in the process of removing, you are bringing up all of the emotional discomfort that you have been snuffing out with foods and excess alcohol and caffeine. Yes, to try to create the state that you can be in naturally, which is a state of purity, elation, and bliss. And when we mean bliss, we mean peace, but we also mean that excited state too, dear ones. The mental fasting that happens is when you feel, and this is what happened to Vicky, she did not feel that she could do this. She eats every 3 hours. and is always in the process of filling up caffeine and eating and keeping her sugar levels, well, it was much to her surprise after the 48 hours for her to be able to feel this state. And that's what we ask you to hold on if you are fasting, to hang on, because you will arrive at a mental state that will come from the fasting that will be lasting, because it is like burning off of the old residue of belief systems that were made from a denser state. Now we know that that state was put in place for you as a child to be able to survive in your experience and secure attachment and secure love, dear ones. But you no longer need it as an adult. It is time. We have told you 2020 is the great awakening. Look what is happening on a macro level, on a micro level. This is your time. Clear off any of that old residue. Picture a lantern. Okay, dear ones, Vicky loves this analogy. Picture a lantern with the soot around it. Soot builds over time with a low flame. But what happens when you create a really intense flame? Yes, the soot burns off and you are back to this pure vessel. So, dear ones, we invite you, whatever way you want to get to it, there are many ways to arrive at this liberation and this high vibration. We invite you to make that your priority. It will feel so good. You will not need those addictions, those dependencies to get through your day. You will have more energy, more clarity, more free mind space, more love than you could ever imagine. We love you, dear ones, and we wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.